now your ABC 7 First Alert Weather Forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
So we're watching some pretty cool conditions outside right now. In fact, the temperature is at 65 degrees. And despite the fact that we have plenty of sunshine out there, I doubt that we'll rise much more than about 68. So only going to gain another couple of degrees. That's one of the reasons the dew point value in that north wind coming in at 17. That is an indication of a cool flow of air coming our way. And as those winds start to subside, as they will during the late evening and the overnight hours, toward dawn particularly, you'll see that dry air, that dew point value of 46, that dry air start to release its heat back to a clear sky, and we'll see our temperatures start to settle into the, well, in the inland areas, I wouldn't be surprised to see low 50s, and closer to the coastline into the upper 50s. So chilly temperatures on the way. The forecast for us is calling for daytime highs that'll probably only be near the 68 degree mark today, and then probably 72 degrees tomorrow. I'm having a little trouble with my clicker here, so I'm going to just walk over to the computer and do this cast off screen. There we go. Local temperatures around the entire area are coming in the 60s, and you can see all that dry air over the state of Florida. According to the water vapor imagery showing that tan color, that's dry air aloft, and it is going to make for a spectacular sunset tonight. Daytime high 68 degrees. We're looking at probably an overnight temperature, as I mentioned, in the 50s. Now, the weather highlights show that big ridge of high pressure back to the west advancing in this direction. And as it does that, it helps to make our winds just a little bit lighter tomorrow. But for today, we'll still have some pretty breezy conditions out there. Small craft advisory, we have a rip current advisory, and we also have a high surf advisory for our area waters as well. Sunny, no rain this week, lower relative humidity next week. We'll look at the winds on our forecast. They are high throughout the day today and generally out of the north. Now tomorrow they start to turn a little bit more to the east, and they start to lighten up just a little bit. As we progress through time and that high gets more and more centered directly over the state of Florida, the winds subside even further. So Wednesday's forecast shows very nice day with temperatures back into the 80s as the air kind of pools near the surface, and the higher sun angles allow for the heating of the ground, and the ground will be able to heat the air because the winds won't blow the air away, and that will allow for our whole air mass to sort of moderate just a little bit. Here's the long-range Futurecast. Check it out. Several dry days, as I mentioned, and then watch back from the west. An area of low pressure develops and heads in this direction that brings a chance of rainfall for us on Sunday. Northwest wind at about 20 knots today. That'll give you choppy conditions on bay and inland waters, and seas will run 5 to 7 feet. So not a great day for boating. So the forecast shapes up like this. Today, chilly, I guess, or pleasant, depending on your point of view. 68 degrees, a little bit breezy. Tomorrow, less wind, a little bit warmer. I think everybody would agree tomorrow is about as good as it gets. Still relatively low humidity, 75 the temperature. Wednesday, 82, very nice, low humidity still. And it really won't be till we get till about Saturday when we'll start to notice the humidity begin to spike again and another low pressure area approach, bringing Sunday showers.